Hello viewers, a warm welcome to part 10 of Oracle. Uh, as a pre-context, I am saying this is not the full course or full topics I will explain. I will just go brief introduction of the topics. You can take it as a quick revision and it will be useful as a mind map for you if you are revising the course. So in this part we will see about working with LOBs. LOBs is nothing but large objects. So it is a small topic. So examples of LOBs mostly the images, uh, audios, videos. According to database, you can say animations. According to database, if you see, we can insert only data, that means only text only. If you want to insert another more than text, you can say just a small byte of characters only occupies more kbs. But when we insert images, audios, videos like that, they are large objects according to this. So they are called large objects in this Oracle. And after that we have we have binary related data types. So in this binary related data types we have B file, then we have blob. So B file is nothing but binary file large object. We are talking about large object, so B file binary file large object. Blob is nothing but binary large object. So it is about then we have one small concept before wrapping up, that is the directory object. Directory object is nothing but it will be created by DBA, that is database administrator, and it is a pointer for a specific folder. Just like a cursor, how it wherever it points it fetches the data, directory object is just like it is a pointer for specific pointer to specific folder. So we can write a pointer to specific folder, and it is created by DBA, database administrator. So it is about the directory object. We can insert by using this blob and B file. We can insert images, audios, videos, and large objects in the table. So that's it about working with LOBs. We have another topic, dynamic SQL. Dynamic SQL is nothing but we have just seen about the static queries only up to now. So before dynamic SQL we need to cover two concepts, that is the static query and dynamic query. Static queries are nothing but the queries are built at the compile time. Okay, at compile time, these are the queries built at compile time only, and we can say about next one, that is dynamic query. As static query we have dynamic query. So queries are built at runtime. That means they will be built at instantly, you can say dynamically, and static means there will be a query we will decide it. But when it comes to dynamic query, we will use a condition. Based on the conditions or the situations, whether to drop the table or create the table, alter the column, anything, or renaming the table. Based on that we will change the queries. So as we have seen static query and dynamic query, so to execute this dynamic queries we use the dynamic SQL. To execute dynamic queries we use dynamic SQL. That's it about dynamic SQL. I am just briefly covering this the topic. I am not going deep dive into it. So in this video we have seen about dynamic queries. We have seen about working with large objects and LOBs and dynamic SQL. So we will cover one more topic, uh, that is sequences. Sequences are nothing but it is one Oracle database object. It is one Oracle database object, and it is used to generate the integers sequentially, or you can say used to generate sequential integers. That means we have the order while creating any object, while inserting records we should give them row ID or serial number or anything. For this it will be useful. And sequential, uh, in the sequential we have two pseudo columns. So sequence dot current value or next value, sequence dot current value or sequence dot next value. These are pseudo columns, this current value and here the next value. Pseudo columns are nothing but they are false. Pseudo columns are nothing but it's not a column but it will be present. These are false. Pseudo means false. So we can access the pseudo columns by using the sequence. And current value is nothing but whenever the sequence is generating, whenever we commit or insert a new record, a sequence integer will be generated. For that, whenever after generating, when we don't know what is the integer or what is the number, if we print this access the sequence dot current value, the value will be displayed to us. If we use the sequence dot next value, it will print the next value. That means it will say like next value will be this. So we can access this. And after that we have sequence attributes. Sequence attributes nothing but while creating the sequence we can add this, like we have start with, and I will just explain one by one after writing them. And then we have increment by, then we have minimum value, then we have maximum value, then we have cycle or no cycle, and finally we have cache. So sequence we can define from which value the sequence will be started. We should write it. Then increment by, whether how much increment it should be. Like if we define the value with 1, then we can simply write for sequential order we can simply write by 1 by increment by 1. If not, if you want only odd numbers, then we can write increment by 2. It will print only odd numbers if we start with value 1. And then we can write minimum value. That means start value can be minimum value, and maximum value for how much it should generate the integers. Excuse me. Then we can write the cycle. Cycle is nothing but if we have minimum value 1 and we have started the sequence with 10, then the maximum value is 20. After completing 10 to 20, if we apply cycle, it will again comes to number 1 and it will again write the integers. That means it will again write the uh, previous values which are not included. So the advantage of cycle is like we can use more of it. Then we have cache. Cache is nothing but in the device's memory, or we can see like we can fetch the previously calculated values, or we can say previously accessed values. So we can take the values and save our memory time. In the cache, we can access the previously computed values. We can save our time. When it comes to cycle and no cycle, the major difference is that no cycle will stop up to generating maximum value, but when we apply cycle, again the count starts from the minimum value and it will again goes to the maximum value. That is about the sequences. So here we go, we came to the end of part 10. We will see more in part 11. Thank you.